And please forgive my not showing up last week. Life sucks sometimes, but now we're back for more Doomsday Dawn. If I had to guess, I would say that I think this session of Doomsday Dawn is going to be the shortest of all of our Pathfinder playtest adventures, given the fact that here's some intrigue, here's what we're doing. Nope, not anymore. Now we're going to just do some fighting. So that's what's going on, and as always, Robin and Anthony and Ellie, thank you guys so much for your support on Patreon. Dan is sick, so I'll be the bard today. I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that people in Florida can get sick. They aren't exposed to cold. Isn't that why old people move there? This to keep their immortality and chase away the diseases, makes plans to move to Florida. And in any case, Chewy, happy belated birthday, my friend, and thank you for hanging out. So last time, the party had brought themselves to a pirate fortress in the Shackles, because that's where a very powerful artifact known as the Last Theorem has been stored in the loot chambers of a pirate captain. Turns out that a member of the Dominion was also here to try to find it, and when we tried to pickpocket him, he found it, and when we cried assault after, everyone believed it. There was a really high bluff check. Gravity is funny. And also, we are in the process of fighting a contract devil, and Nissarian has nefariously ran away from everybody. I couldn't make it work. I tried my very best. Anyway, I did save initiative. Bixie is top of the order. And also, I think in the ceiling, yes, I didn't redraw the reverse gravity. I did change the board from what we had on Fantasy Ground, like I was telling my players, because we kind of have to, given that now the adventure will take place across multiple maps. But I'm pretty sure because all of the dimensions of everything are now very violently changed. I want to say it's like here, and the other one had been dispelled. So there's just that one reverse gravity that Chewy had used to elevate her up. And Bixie had made this, or had fallen down. It's over by one. I lied. Over here. Here's where it starts. I lied. Anyway, Bixie is first.
And the guy's in this hallway, correct?
Yes, he ran through the door, was turned into a cute little rabbit, and then presently line of sight has been broken. There's a straight shot through, but that's like you guys don't see him. The only thing you see is his contract devil, who's in the process of getting shanked to death. There are also, of course, several pirate NPCs fighting said contract devil, but they literally can't break the DR of the thing. So why port them all over?
I think I'm just going to try to fly around it all.
Okay. Let me be super sure that I can't do anything about that.
We did still have the haste, because that's what the bard was doing, is
right.
doing that cantrip that gave us all haste.
The Allegro or something?
That's basically all he's going to be doing this time, because Dan's sick. So it's going to be Allegro and fire some bows.
Yep.
Allegro, fire the bow.
Right.
I mean, that's the bard. That's what the bard's here to do anyway. It's just buff you. You're the important ones. Alrighty. So, bards are also one of my favorite classes. Okay, you go to move around, and the contract devil does not respond. Man, I hope they fix that when we go to second edition. Okay. I will unfog some things. Oh, come on, you. Robin showed up and it caused the game to poop its pants. Please don't poop your pants, game. There we go, we did it. Okay, if you would like to make a perception check as you jump in. Well, you don't need to make a perception check. This is combat. That would cost you an action. I am not that cruel. Alright, the Inner Sanctum in 11. Okay, so as Bixie flies around everything and goes into the room, a 10-foot wide, though this board is... It calls it 10-foot wide, but also it's definitely not 10-foot wide, given that the grid I superimposed over this was literally... I've been watching a little too much Parks and Rec, I guess. Was literally the grid that was on the board in the AP. Of stone stairs descends to a strange but opulent chamber. Beyond the foot of the stairs, the floor is decorated with seashells, some of which look quite sharp. A massive nest with many opulent silk pillows and downy blankets sit just beyond the dangerous-looking shell flooring. Ornate rugs are strewn around the nest, and various gems and bits of shiny jewelry are intertwined within the nest's branches. The far wall is decorated with a series of shelves covered with a dizzying array of sparkling treasures, and of course Nissarian, who still is trying to get his life together, given that he's just recovered from the horrible, terrible disease of being a bunny rabbit, stands in the far corner of the room by what certainly must be Captain Wark's nest, or in normal terms, bedroom. Not to shame all the Tengus out there, but, you know.
Yep. Last time we noticed that Baleful Polymorph is still a good spell.
Yeah, it's definitely still real good. Even better now, because you can't, because in Legacy Pathfinder, you made a second save once you got Baleful Polymorphed, and if you passed it, you could still cast, but not anymore. At least according to the word.
The save now is a full around action.
Mm-hmm. And the Druid can't cast. Like, there's no anything. Like, the Druid loses everything. The Druid wild shapes.
I'm going to take another stride.
How big are the squares in that room?
They are all, one square is 5 feet. Yes, the board has changed a whole heck of a lot. But this was all on a whole different map before. Right into Nissarian's dome. Neat.
I took 2 movements, and the Allegro gives me 1 more, so 2 more for attacks.
Yep, you got it.
Scroll. So I'm gonna move the map out of the way to get to my character. Sorry.
Feels bad. So I'm not sure who that is, but somebody's got a lot of noise coming through on their end. A lot of, like, music, perhaps? I don't know. It stopped now.
Yeah. I was hearing that too.
Sounded like we were playing in the next universe. Anyway, we have 2 attacks coming from Bixie, is that right? You're muted if you're trying to talk, my dude. Yeah, you are. I had to go back and look at Hangouts.
Damn. That's a nat 1.
Oh. Womp, womp, womp.
That reminds me when I tried playing the violin last time.
Your violin made a womp womp sound?
The violin turned into a trombone, and it was weird.
Yeah, it's womp womp womp. Then everything ripped.
For sure.
That's impressive.
It was. I don't know what I want. What can Nissarian do about that? I can't reflect it. I don't have any real. All right, buddy. I'm just gonna say he gets to attack with his dagger real quick. That seems easy enough. So 34 to hit Bixie, who remains muted as well.
It hits. It doesn't crit.
Alrighty, we did it. So that's okay. Neat. I'm not used to this being damage. I still don't quite know how I feel about it, but 6 poison damage. And then bam, plus 12 piercing damage. As you fly a little too far forward and you careen a little bit this way, and it leaves your armpit open. He steps up. As he does so, you can see his eye is very clearly on the shelves that are right next to you.
On the shelves that are right next to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, my only other action would be to attack, and I don't think I want to try to attack again, especially if he's trying to grab the book. Can I use the? No, I can't. So that's my turn.
Okay. Then it does indeed pass to Nissarian. Oh, what do I do? I think I know what I want to do. Let me see how that works. There are several everythings going on from this point forward. There was supposed to be very intriguey dungeony. Not this time. Alrighty, so
we tried.
We did. And this is not me dogging on the party in any way, shape, or form. Sometimes the best laid plans fall to a real good bluff check.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a very good bluff check.
That was in the clutch,
or
yeah.
a failed sleight of hand check.
That too.
Yeah.
Okay.
That guy just has really good stats. I think that
But
was
the sleight of
sleight of
The
hand.
sleight of hand was high enough that it beat everybody else's but his.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it was actually a high sleight of hand check.
Yeah, which was kind of like the disappointing part for our road. Oh man, that was really good sleight of hand. And he's like, nope, it was not.
Yeah, well, that's when he decided to make the mistake of grabbing her.
Yeah. Okay, so actually there is a
I got to say, ingenious idea to complain about sexual harassment on a party. This is super believable.
It's definitely, yeah. I was talking to my girlfriend about that after that happened. Like, that was really good, and I realized that there's some groups out there that would be super triggering for. But like, if everybody in the party is cool with that kind of thing, yeah, no, that's in the clutch. You kill it. In any case, he is going to make a. Oh, what am I gonna do? Is somebody? I think I'm coming through somebody's through their microphone. Can I? What happens if I just grab you? What's my athletics? Non-existent. Got it. Don't do that. I just need you to touch them. I could do that. That worked before. Actually, here's what we're gonna do. Nasarian holds up his hand and begins incanting an Aklo, making a. I roll an 18 as I cast. I'm casting Dispel Magic on the fly that's on Bixie. And I forget what I add, but I think I add my occultism. I think because that's since I'm a occult caster, I think I add my occultism, so that would come down to a 46. Yeah, which we went over this with the Lich. I'm pretty sure that's more than enough to make the fly end. And then when Bixie contacts the floor, several about the size of like my arm spectral tentacles rise out of it to we gotta do that. Okay, okay, so it just they reach out and they try to lash at Bixie. Well, all right. How much damage do I do? Oh, there it is. Okay, so then it comes down to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 68 negative damage, 25 negative damage, and then gets a free athletics check, which it makes at. Oh, why doesn't it tell me where my athletics is? I see my stealth. That's neat. I would just like to try to grab you. Oh, I see it. Okay, so then that comes down to a 29 over Bixie's reflex DC.
Over Bixie's reflex DC?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then as Bixie hits the floor, this thing wraps around her like knees, grappling her there, and then for his final action, Nasarian's gonna really wish he had a one-action spell. Well, he might at that.
Doesn't everybody wish they had a one-action spell? They're not very common.
He might have Magic Missile. Hold up now. Actually, that's not on his list. He's not an arcane caster. Damn it! Oh, he's gonna. He incants something else in Aklo and is. Or no, he's not. He's just gonna stab at you. We don't need to cast True Strike. Oh, never mind. Okay, so the tentacle lets
Yes.
go, and I am sad, and hubris was my downfall, and it passes to Chewie.
What's the fumble?
The fumble is the trap. Lets Bixie go.
Oh, okay, good.
Actually, what it probably is Nasarian stabs into the spectral tentacle, and it writhes and like goes away.
Okay, I'm going to attack with my crossbow against the deep.
Okay, understood.
34 to hit.
34 to hit. The only thing I don't like about running AP is they have to go all over the place. 34 misses.
Oh.
Well, 34
Okay.
doesn't miss. 34 hits it like in the horn, somewhere where the bolt wouldn't like cause damage, but it just kind of like pings off.
Okay. Did not beat his AC, got it.
It did not.
Yeah, Contract Devil seems to be pretty strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think that'd be this tanky.
It's okay. Just leave the demon to the goons.
Okay, I'm going to move over here
I mean, it's kind of nice that he distracts everyone for us, isn't it?
Now I'm going to just try to hit again for my next attack.
And that, of course, does
And that
connect.
hits.
I have no means of mitigating that.
Okay.
Nice natural 20.
It was indeed. Those are also very nice dice colors. I'm proud of them.
Thank you.
That's 35 points of damage. How's my anything? I resist some of it. So you hit the dude full in the chest, obviously, as a devil. Not all of the damage quite translates in there, but it definitely hurts him.
And that 6 there
Might
was
have accurate, I
bleed.
mean.
That D6 was
Was precision? Is that what you said?
bleed.
Was bleed. Oh, nice. If it bleeds, you can kill it. And it bleeds indeed. Alrighty, in that case, it would pass to me, Dandelion, who will spend one action casting Allegro, and then, well, you know, how often is it you get to say that you're a high-level bard? Never. Let's look at it. Well, what can I cast? I could go dim door where Nysarian is. Yeah, he's gonna spend one action casting True Strike on himself, and then one action attacking the Contract Devil
That
with
sounds pretty good.
a sling. Why do you have a sling, son? I thought you had a bow. Where's your
I
bow?
thought he had a bow as well.
Hmm.
I could have sworn he had a bow.
Weird.
That's what I thought he was using too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see. He has a sling, and he has a +3 Master Rapier.
I mean,
All right, well here goes. I'm rolling with advantage.
a sling is thematic, but still, it's weird.
That is weird indeed. Oh well. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So he draws his bow and it magically turns into a string, and I'm on a string. It magically turns into a sling, and I'm on to you, Dan. And the attack does in fact miss. But everybody is still, well, he's quick too. He's gonna try one more time. Which that's now that's much better. Well, now I'm on 5, so
I'm wondering if he can actually deal damage. Does a sling deal enough damage to get through the R?
it does not. Oh god, you're right. Well,
Even a +3?
he has no plus. He has a +3
Yeah.
Master Rapier and a non-magical sling, is what I'm seeing on the screenshot from
Wow.
Path Builder.
Yeah.
I definitely remember
I
a
could
bow.
have. I remember a bow as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Regardless, it's a
Yeah.
32 and comes up just short.
Then he
And
should be getting closer with his rapier. Just that's probably what he would be doing.
it passes to the devil. The devil is mad. The devil went down to step here. No, that would cause me to be flanked. The devil went down to step there. It's smart. It's smarter than that. Alrighty. Let's attack this new guy. We haven't seen him yet. It also takes 6 bleed damage. That's a strange meta.
Persistent damage is awesome.
It is. It truly is. Definitely feels a lot more gritty. So as this thing moves, it draws a really long scroll, and it uses the scroll as a whip to. Well, actually, it's going to step here into its own reverse gravity. No, it's not. Never mind. Yeah, they literally
That
attack
sounds
with their
so
own
awesome.
binding contracts, which have reach. So this is going at Vrizu, and I have a 35 to hit.
I look at my see that hits. No crit.
Nice. Alrighty. They actually wanted you to build intrigue characters so we could just beat up on you easier.
Yeah.
So 22 slashing damage plus boom over. Well, ignore that. He doesn't want to grab you. He wants to keep attacking people. And in addition, Vrizu takes 3 points of persistent bleed damage. And as this hits, the wound like immediately across your chest just like rapidly festers. You're not exactly sure what happened, but you're a pretty smart guy. You realize you've just been hit by a devil. Whatever's just happened is going to be a lot harder to deal with. Catch Grimlock. Well, maybe not. Is it agile? It is agile. Sweet. So I have a 33 to hit Grimlock.
Nimble dodge. He does not hit.
Okay, fine. Then I really wish. I know it would be really hard to do it, but I wish in the monster entries by like all the divine innate spells I knew if there'd be just like a deet deet on the end of it, so I could easily tell the actions on these. Because I'd probably have something better to do than just attack again. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna attack Vrizu one more time. at a 22, or not 22, a 20. So it's a 27 to hit Vrizu, which I assume misses.
It misses.
And it passes on to Robin. Meanwhile,
Alright.
under the ground.
Yeah, I have actually pretty much no idea where I'm currently at, aside from being underground.
Yep.
But I
you're
know
moving
where I
towards
want to
Rizu.
go.
Yeah.
My current goal is to get behind that door where everyone is trying to get in. I want to attempt digging just under it.
Okay.
If everyone is trying to get through that door into that room, then that's where I want to go, because that seems to be where the book is.
Okay. So then in that case, we would need, I see you, the viewers see where you are on the board. You don't see you because you're in the fog of war.
Yeah.
But I think you see the grid.
What?
So
it's like, I
now-
can't find my character.
plain battleship.
But don't you have tremor sense and whatever, so you know where he is, so you can just go straight to him?
Do you have tremor sense? That's very important.
That's what I'm wondering. Well, I mean, if you have burrow, you gotta have something, right?
Not necessarily.
Let's see.
You would
That'd be
assume.
unfortunate.
Out of the dragon transformation. Where?
Let's see here. Spells. Spell lists. Dragon. Spell descriptions. D is for dragon.
Dragon form.
Okay, so as a blue dragon, he has a burrow 20 feet, jaws, the claws, and a breath weapon, and then heightening it moves him to huge, but there's nothing about how he has tremor sense. Which is unfortunate. Well, hold on, it might be here. Hang on. He has blind sense. He has blind sense, but the thing about that is the like ground would break line of effect for
Yep, that's the
blind
whole
sense.
reason why tremor sense exists.
Yep.
It's so weird that you wouldn't get tremor sense.
Does a blue
Yeah,
dragon
it is
have
what it
tremor
is.
sense?
But
I imagine they gotta have tremor sense, right? I'm gonna look at him in the best share real quick. Got a lot of creatures. Dragon chromatic blue. Dark vision and scent. Dark vision and scent. It looks like even an ancient blue dragon never gets tremor sense. I'm not sure if they had it in first edition Pathfinder or not, but you would think, given the fact that they have a burrow speed.
Yeah, and you think
I mean, what do you do if you can't see while you're underground?
That is,
you
yeah.
kind of got to come back up.
I guess that's the balancing factor. I don't know. It's weird, but yeah, no, you've got. You can pick them out if you were on the ground, but the ground itself does break line of effect.
Fascinating. All right. Well, I didn't know the direction, right?
You went
Because
underground,
my
and
off
then
the ground.
there's a gigantic hole in the ballroom, and you went diagonal as far as you could go, which now is a different figure given the fact that the board has changed. But you would probably know like vaguely which direction north is, but again, without being able to see it, you certainly could over or undershot it.
I guess I will give. I guess I will risk that.
Okay. So tell me how many squares you want to move and in which cardinal direction before you surface, and we'll see what you
I
find.
have no idea where I'm currently at.
Exactly, yeah, that's the thing.
That's the thing.
Oh god, it wouldn't be that much of a problem if I had seen my token last. If I remember from last time where my token currently is, but I have no idea where my token is.
It has gone into the fog of war.
Yeah.
I have no idea how deep I went last time.
I imagine just 5 feet down, because you never said I would go very deep.
Yeah, you were just going under so you can get under the difficult terrain of the people that were all over the place.
Yeah. Okay.
At least that's the reasoning I thought.
Let's say I move twice and stick my head out of the ground and see where I'm.
Okay, twice in which direction?
Towards the door, whatever that was from
So-
where I burrowed.
Yeah.
I don't know what was the original square where I started burrowing. So
Right.
You
Okay.
were in
so-
like the lower left side. You were like on.
yeah, you were like
M8.
here. Where I
Yeah,
put
you
work.
were out there, and then you went down, and then you started tunneling diagonally. I thought.
Yeah, you told me tunnel diagonally in a straight line, and so you did.
okay, yeah, I wanted to go towards the door. That was the idea, to dig into the next room where the door was, and then. Well,
You had no idea how
originally
big
I
the
wanted
door.
But at this point, it's hard. Like for all you know, you could have overshot it, you could have undershot it. So like, you want to move 2 squares, that's cool. But I did like north, south, east, west.
Without tremor sense, there's no way to know.
Pretty much, yeah.
Let's move north.
North 2 squares, and then pop your head out.
Well, 2 squares seems a little.
Okay.
What
So
am I moving?
the thing about
I'm
moving
like-
2 squares is you've gone. This room is down a little. So rather you don't pop your head out so much as you pop your head through, disturbing Warwick's nest in the process. Also, you touching the ground triggers the trap as well. Bam!
Is there no reflex or any save for this trap?
There is not. It grabs you.
Interesting. That's unfortunate.
Oh, where am I? Oh, there we go.
It grabs my head. Oh god.
As you burst like head and then like chest and 4 legs through, it's the same idea. The weird flooring reaches up and tries to grab you, and then it's got a it's a 29 to hit you.
That doesn't hit.
Ah, fair enough. You've used 1 action and you burst into the room, and Nessarian and Bixie both look in your direction.
All right. Do I get a description of the room?
Yes, I can give it to you again. As I
All
quickly. A 10-foot wide flight of stone stairs descends into a strange but opulent chamber. Beyond the floor of the stairs, the floor is decorated with seashells, some of which look quite sharp. A massive nest with many opulent silk pillows, which you've just burst into, and downy blankets is now strewn across the room. And somewhere you hear Wark screeching, and he's not happy. Or no, it's a she, I think. Yeah, and she's not happy. And
She can't see.
various
the
gems
feels
and
that
bits
her
of
nest
shiny
was
jewelry
disturbed.
are intertwined within this dragon's scales and things. The far wall is decorated with a series of shelves covered with a dizzying array of sparkling treasures.
Okay.
The nest is her familiar.
Yeah.
Familiar.
The poor Tengu. I just ruined her nest.
You literally just burrowed through the wall of her bedroom into her bedroom, and her bed is now all. If her bed was made out of a material that could explode, that is what's happened. Yeah,
Oh,
2
man.
actions remain.
Yeah.
Kill him.
So I don't see the book or anything that's not in this room, right?
It's not in this room, no.
And I don't see a door, another door.
You do not.
Okay, well, I guess we can help fight against the bad guy.
Seems good.
I still have 2 actions left. That
Yep.
sounds like a good moment to breathe something at the bad guy.
Yeah, it does. Here's my reflex save. Here we go. Oh, good. Oh, look how good that was. Look how great I am at dodging things. Hooray for being a caster. So I've got a, with no real mean to buff that, 24, I have a 30. Okay, that's not as bad as I thought it would be.
All right, I think. Yeah, you take half damage.
Okay.
In that case. Yeah. And my breath weapon deals 60-12 in a line.
Oh, good.
Right. 1, 2, 3, 6.
Be without my fast healing.
All right. You take half of that in that case.
So I take. Okay, gotcha.
Well, that's it for me.
Okay, so the lightning bursts forth from the hole that's burst forth in the wall, and Nessarian takes it in the chest. Actually, you could attack once. You are hasted.
Oh, right. Okay.
Everybody considers an
let's
ally, right?
let's do that. Let's do that. Let's just roll a d20, throw it at the. Okay, that's not that good. My attack bonus as well. Stop it. Back to dragon form. So, where's it? That's attack bonus.
I think I still have it open on my end.
Plus 20. So it's just
27, which does miss. It does not critically miss, but it does miss. The guards continue to fumble about, totally useless, and it passes to Grimlock. Also, I think like 5 more of them spawn. I forget what the counter was.
Did I see what happened to Bixby when she entered the room and actually landed on the floor?
Yeah, you did. You saw it.
Can I tell where the trap is, being a rogue, or what type of trap, or any of that information?
Yeah, it appears to be. It appears to be when you contact the floor, because Bixie flew in and was fine.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Then I will take out a potion. That's 1 action. Drink the potion. That's 2 actions.
Okay.
And then I will move with flying and fly right over. Yeah.
Okay, seems good. Would you like the description a third time? There's
No.
a really messed up nest.
Yep. I got that. And as my 4th action, because of being all hasted and whatnot, I'm going to attack.
Alrighty. A 28 does miss. It gets a little closer. I don't think it's one closer than Robin's bite. Never mind. So both of you run in and try to stab, but Nessarian's able to, like, in one case dodge, and in another case some, like, evil Cthulhu energy manifests to block the dagger. And now it's top of the initiative once again, Bixie.
So you said he was looking at something on the shelf next to me.
Correct.
Can I perception to figure out what it was?
You certainly can.
One question: he is flanked now, isn't he?
He is not.
By now,
he's got the wall in his back. He's fine.
I don't think he's flanked until he's on the other side, right?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Back to the wall.
You're like surrounding him at this point.
You're fine. Just burrow around. You got this.
Side,
We have him boxed in.
Yeah, you do.
I got a 23.
23. Okay, call Jim Carrey. That movie's still good. I don't care what you say. Actually, that movie was kind of bad. But I remember the early 2000s. Okay, what can you find there? Okay, so the wardrobes, and wardrobes they're a trio of massive shelves made of teak. The left and right ones are full top to bottom with what appears to be like as opulent of gems and jewels and things as well that have been thrown about the room, but you're able to tell that they are fake. And also they appear to be coated with some kind of clear liquid. You're not quite sure what it is, but you're a rogue. You're smart enough to realize that that's probably trapped. The middle wardrobe, on the other hand, is full of the Tengu's favorite clothes, and you can see beyond a mass of basically just haphazard hangers hanging, there is a rather flimsy-looking door that's held closed by a really, really simple latch. So where that I don't think it's too much of a spoiler now that I've said there's a secret door, but there's a secret door in the middle. And the only reason Nessarian didn't get to it in time was because he had to shake off that baleful polymorph.
I'm gonna.
He did trigger the trap.
That's our first.
He did not trigger the trap.
That's our first motive: is to get the book, not Nessarian.
Okay. Okay, so you are able to you've used 1 action to seek, then 1 action to move, and opening the door would also take 1 action. And then I'll reveal out to there. There is a hallway that seems to go around the corner to the right.
That looks a bit too tight for me.
A little, yeah. Suck it in, you'll be fine. Burrow around.
It'll be fine.
And nothing really like on the other side of that. There's not a whole lot of really much to see. But there's definitely, like I said, it definitely goes around.
Oh, at
I
least
have-
you're blocking the way for the evil guy too, while you're standing in the hallway.
That's accurate.
Until he just goes right through her.
Step,
I don't think
dim
you
door,
can
run.
move through enemy squares, right?
You definitely can't. No.
You could before.
You can make an
Well,
acrobatics
you-
check.
Yeah, I think you need to do a check, right?
Mhm.
I have one more action to stride, so I'm gonna.
Okay. If you could make a perception check for me, please. I feel like you probably have line of sight into the whole room.
Perception.
Alrighty. 3 portals of shimmering force are set side by side the eastern wall of this otherwise empty chamber. Opposite these fields of force, a group of sharp iron spikes juts out from the wall. Those being like, I don't know why they're not on this map, but like here. Look, I've drawn really crappy looking sharp iron spikes.
I don't see him.
Oh, good. Well done. That is really all you get with a perception check. I believe, yeah. It's imagine, if you will, Star Wars Episode 1, the last fight. It's that kind of like down in front of it. There's like glowing pink energy and 3 separate little boops there. Anywho, it passes to Nissarian. Nissarian is going to. Oh man, the jig is up. I'm in so much trouble. 5, 10, 15, 20. Are there any reactions?
Well, no.
Okay.
I cannot.
Gotcha. 25, 30. Oh man, that would end his movement. He's got to go. Yeah, I guess I have to dimension door on the other side. Nissarian sees the door open, realizes that people know what's up, and just kind of turns and sprints down that hallway. When he gets to where Bixie's standing, he begins to incant an Aklo. And all I remember about Dim Door in this format is that ends my turn immediately to cast Dimensional Door.
It's only where you can see, right?
You easily transport yourself and any items you're wearing into clear space and then range you can see. Yeah.
So
Is he
where's he
hold
going?
up,
Into
hold up.
spikes?
Actually, he might maybe. I hate how much scrolling I have to do to find this guy's stats. Well, we start Wrath of the Righteous tomorrow, and I'm worried it's going to be the same in that. Blah. Anyway, let me see if I have that heightened. Yes, I do. So he can, anywhere within a mile, he can dim door. Well, he could just guess where the
Nice.
book is. Go that way! And heightened to 5th also says... The range increases to 1 mile. You don't need to be able to see your destination as long as you've been there in the past and know. Okay, never mind. So
yeah.
he can teleport.
So he can't.
He has line of sight to. It's really awkward and it's a really big waste of a spell, but he's basically just going to dim door here. It's what we got.
That
How high
moment when
is
you
the
don't want to
tunnel?
make a skill check, so you dimension door.
I mean, he's a
1
wizard. No,
square.
he doesn't want to make the acrobatics check. He's just not a 1E wizard, not a. I think it's the Conjuration wizard that had the swift action baby dim door. I think it was Conjuration. Yeah. So instead, we'll just burn our actual spell slots, I guess. Weird, this strange meta that we're in, and now it passes to Chewie. Breezer, you're all alone with a contract devil. Also, take 3 bleed damage.
Oh, did I take poison damage on my turn again?
No, the poison damage is on the dagger. It is not persistent. Which is weird, but alright, we'll take it.
Okay. Looking at my spells here for what would be the best to do. No, not Zone of Truth.
I mean, now's the time.
Okay, I'm just going to attack in because a lot of my spells are mind affected and stuff like that.
Okay.
Not
Now,
all combat.
thing is, hold up, before you commit to that, I want to be sure. Oh, excuse me. He is not as immune to them as he might have been last format. I will say
Oh.
that. It's just kind of a general knowledge you would know about devils, because the whole
Would
meta
I-
has been flipped on its head.
Would I have to roll for this? But would I know if I could possess him?
Yeah, you can. He is not immune. Okay.
Okay. Let me scroll down onto my notes here to see what I need to roll for possession.
What's the name of the spell you want to cast?
Possession,
Just straight
basically.
up possession. Okay, fair enough. That's easy to find. Possession. Let me make sure he's a legal target. That's the only hang up. One living creature. Yeah. You want to play a contract devil? You've been the monsters the rest of this AP.
I know. I looked at the.
That's a nice way of saying that you keep murdering him.
Yeah. This time he's doing it on his own. This time he's his own contract devil.
Okay, so just need to make a roll, and I guess I'll just need to make a save.
He makes
Possession.
I'm looking. I gotta make a will save. All right, what's my DC, Sherry?
Okay, that would be my 10 plus my level. Which,
Yeah, that sucks.
Oh, yeah, it's pretty much sure that he's safe.
I have a 47.
Yeah.
it's not a critical success.
Okay, good.
Dang.
So on a
That's
success,
something.
you possess the target but can't control it. So you are able to project your consciousness into the mind of a contract devil, and basically you're just watching out the TV as it moves without your ability to do anything.
And I collapse to make it look like I'm dead.
Well, yes. Vrizu's actual body does pass out unconscious while this happens.
That's not that useful.
No,
No.
no. In my head, I thought he would fail.
If you would prefer, he got a failure, or rather, he got a success. You can treat it as a critical success if you want, which all that does is he's completely unaffected and the spell fails. Otherwise, for the next concentration up to 10 rounds, you're just a ride along. It looks like there's no, you can't keep making the save every round.
Okay, then yeah, I'm just going to end that.
Okay,
As
fair
I
enough.
wake up in my glowing body.
And yes, you do indeed fairy fire. And that was 2 actions.
Yes, and now I have 2 more.
Also, apparently necromancy. That's weird. All right.
Well, it makes sense. You're putting your soul in.
Yeah, it does mess with the soul. Fair enough. We'll take it. All right, so
And-
you've got 2 actions, one of which may only be used to stride or strike.
Okay, this one's an attack.
Okay.
That's a 23 hit.
That misses. Doesn't quite fumble, but
Critically.
it misses.
That doesn't
Oh,
fumble.
no, wait, no, I lied. I'm looking at his touch.
It
Yes,
should
indeed.
totally fumble.
It definitely fumbles. Yeah, he's gonna try to hit you with his paper.
Oh, jeez.
Oh,
He
dear
critically
Lord.
papers you.
Good. All right,
That's
here
a
we
paper
go.
cut.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. That's a critical
Wow.
paper cut. I don't even want to know how awful
He
that
has
is.
lemon juice on the paper.
Yes. Lemon juice from hell.
Lemon juice and salt.
So that's 61 points of slashing damage plus
That
the
That's
bleed damage is
paper
increased to
cut
12. Oh my.
Okay, so what's that other number there?
That the
12?
bleed damage has gone from 3 to 12. The persistent bleed damage goes to max. Oh, good. And
So,
he
yeah.
is gonna go ahead and
Oh,
make an athletics check.
jeez.
I could roll legal lore. I have a plus 30. Neat. But instead, I'm just gonna try to do a grab here. And
do it.
I had
He looks
nothing
like a
to it.
lawyer.
That's so weird. Why doesn't he? All right, fine. I guess I have no ranks in athletics, but my thing likes to grab. That's what she said. let me put improved grab in the best share. Maybe that just means it's an auto succeed. That'd be nice. Where is anything? Oh, I see. Okay, grab. Improved grab. The monster can use grab, knockdown, or push as appropriate as a free action triggered by a hit with its initial attack. A creature with improved grab still needs to spend an action to extend the duration for creatures that it's already grabbed. Oh, it's automatic. Yeah, duh, I knew that. We did that with the wolves. You are automatically grabbed and have one more action, Chewie. The contract wraps around you and begins constricting you.
And I cut the contract.
Okay. We would need to make up some Sunder rules. So it's an athletics. Make an athletics check.
Okay.
Over my fort DC.
I'm at least trained in athletics.
There you go.
I've learned my lesson from the sand.
Good, well done. It does not fumble. Oh no, it does fumble. It does indeed fumble. Go ahead and take the first round of persistent bleed damage now. As you try to squirm out, you just like cut your wrist on the side of the contract. Blood goes everywhere. And that was some actions, so we're gonna pass now
It's some casual 12 damage.
to Dandelion. Casual 12 damage. Dandelion spends one action to check his book. I need to make sure you guys are in range. I'm not confident. I don't know what Allegro's range is, so I may not be able to haste everyone now.
I should just move first then.
Range of 30. It only targets one ally. We've been doing that one wrong too. Oh well, boo. That's what I get.
Allegro's only one ally?
Yeah, looking at it right now, targets one ally, casting one verbal casting.
Doesn't he have it heightened or something?
Let me check the bard itself. I'm learning how to play a bard very fast. Right here, doing it live. Okay, can the bard hit more than one person? His character sheet that he sent me doesn't really tell me. Yeah, no, he just learns the Allegro cantrip. I don't see anything that says it hits a lot of people. There's a lingering thing. I don't know. I'm just gonna spend... I have one extra action so I can stride. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Very sorry, Chewie.
Okay.
So
I'm gonna follow
5,
you,
10,
Nick.
15, 20, 25. Never mind, Bixie's not in range. That was my one extra action. I will Allegro Grimlock, Elric, and Vrizu. And then it passes to the Devil, who is... I mean, it's not hard for me to grab you. I'll use one action to... Actually, rather, it's gone to my turn. You're no longer grabbed. Grappling doesn't work the way it used to. First attack. After I take my bleed damage, which unfortunately is nowhere near enough to kill me, does a... Man, Chewie, you keep eating it. Stop eating it, Chewie.
Don't want to eat it.
A 44 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
It hits, but no crit.
Alrighty. He would rather not grab you. The second attack is a... What's worse? 32 to hit.
It hits.
And
I have
third
31
attack...
I see.
Nice. Third attack is higher than... So all three of these connect. On the third one, he'll grab you. As the contract just comes back and just 1, 2, 3, and the third one wraps around your neck. For... +9 on 18d8 from 3 attacks.
Is
Man,
Chewie dying again?
Maybe not. We'll see.
I have faith. 94 damage from 3 attacks.
Okay, let me add this all up.
Contract devils are... I like contract devils.
You guys, I am at 1 hit point.
Nice. Well done.
Jesus!
Well, you still have your hero point at least.
You
so don't
have
forget
your
that
hero
one.
point. It is good. Robin, you're on.
All
You hear the
right,
sounds of Rizu crying out as the crack of a big scroll, basically. There's like the
like
sound
a
of when
meal.
you're trying to put
hear
a poster
the
up.
sound of the worst paper cut in history.
It's like when you're trying to put a giant poster up on your wall and you can't really do it, and it's like the poster board does that weird, like, you all know the sound. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
All over the place,
Yeah.
except someone's dying.
The whoop whoop sound.
Yes,
of the poster.
dubstep intensifies from just behind you.
Whoop sound. That's great.
Now I'm thinking of the dubstep gun from Saints Row.
Oh god. Good.
Well, I'm back into the ground and digging further.
Alright, hold up one sec.
To the secret room.
Who was the secret room? Alright, back
I
in the
just
ground.
hope that wherever I'm getting out is not even more spikes. That
Yeah.
was third.
Okay, so you go back underground, spending 5 feet of movement to go down, and that puts you off the board. since you don't really have line of sight into other rooms, we can't say just into the next room. You've got to call squares.
I'm just gonna go up. Let's see. That square. I can't quite tell the squares. It's like the two.
I feel like the
different-
squares are different sized in different parts of the dungeon.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong, but like I'm on track farther back, but like the farther up you go, the worse it gets. Weird. Maybe that's why they split it in half.
I don't know, like 5 squares up, I think.
Okay.
Or 4 squares.
4 squares, 1, 2, 3. 4 squares would get you like, just like, just barely in. Like you would be occupying.
That's about where I wanted to go.
Okay.
All right. All right. What do I see?
Okay, I'll read. There are spikes and Star Wars Episode 1 doors, and Nissarian is
there
running.
Anything to the side of me? Because I assume people didn't see that before.
No,
Okay.
the whole room is illuminated. That's the only thing going on here.
All right. Well, Alf, I got to roll the dice for when my breath weapon recharges.
I rolled a 2.
Oh, you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
Nice.
Grabbed it at the top of the round.
I believe you are flanking, though.
Yeah, that is definitely a flank.
All right. And also, I'm once again making it hard for him to squeeze through.
Yeah.
Next dimension door?
Yeah, pretty much. Just gonna burn all my dim doors.
All right, let's do a bite. Let's see if we can hurt him.
Okay.
Come on, get hurt. A 37.
A 37 hits.
Nice. Okay, what's my damage like? 1d10 plus 1d12 electricity.
Okay.
Okay. One of those and one of those. Okay. So, and then plus the strength bonus, which is plus 6. So that's 20 damage.
Flat 20 damage already. As Nissarian dim doors to the other side of Bixie, he starts like running down the stairs, and suddenly there's another noise. This time beds aren't disturbed, but bursting from the wall is a blue dragon that bites into him, and that's 2 actions left because you are quick.
All right. I guess we should do like another attack.
Seems good. He definitely looks like he's on his last legs. You bite in, and he barely stops you from just like biting him in half. Occult energies swirl around him, but they flicker as your bite withdraws.
Let's try biting him apart.
Okay.
Nope. Totally nope. That's 19?
Oh god. Alright, he gets a free attack. It's not that good though.
Okay.
The good news is you're playing Druid, so your armor class is bad right now. Nissarian adds when he stabs in with his dagger. Oh, why does the Nissarian tab take me to his contract? Take me to the contract. Devil, take me. It's a 28 to hit.
A 28?
Yeah.
He gets plus 26. God dang.
He does indeed.
That actually hits.
Bam!
I have 27 AC as a dragon.
Yes.
I didn't expect him to actually hit me with a 2.
So 19 points of slashing damage, 6 poison
Ouch.
damage.
All right, 19 and 6. Well, that's the first damage I've taken, so most of it goes into my
In your temp HP pool.
Yeah. So that's less at 10. So it's 9 and 6. So I'm taking 15. And no one hurt me before, so I'm still at a juicy 125.
Juicy. Now we all go back and watch Death Note.
With my last action, I moved just a little bit further to make it even harder for him to squeeze past.
Just step there. Got it. Okay, we're here for it. You squeeze fully into the room, and it passes now to Grimlock.
All right. Well, I'm gonna fly up to here. I have 40-foot move speed because I'm flying.
Right.
Can I squeeze in there without actually be squeezing since I'm flying? How tall is
Yes,
everything?
you'd be like this.
Also, by the way, now we are flanking.
Oh yes,
We-
you
yeah. Yeah, that's why I want to get in there. And so, can I fly over him, or do I have to go through him?
You could fly over top of him. Yeah.
Okay, then this is all one action then.
Okay. Gotcha.
I grabbed the wrong token.
If you're right above him, we can attack him from 3 sides.
He's triple flanked.
Yep. And I am definitely flanking, and I have 3 actions still, so I will attempt my nice little attack.
Okay.
Also, I'm blocking the hallway with my huge dragon body.
27 misses.
27 misses? Yeah.
Mm.
I figured. That's just...
Natural 5s are his natural. 29 also misses. Oh, man.
Gosh. Seriously, just rolling like crap.
You're definitely, yeah. RNG is not pleased with us. That's what you get for cheating intrigue.
Not true. We didn't try.
I know you did. One more action if you want to give it a go.
I know, I'm thinking. Dang it. Alright, I guess I'm going to risk it.
Oh, yeah, it continues to miss. All 3 of them are like, there's a shimmering bit of eldritch madness that you try to stab through, and all 3 times your dagger is reflected back. And if that's all from Grimlock, Bixie,
Well,
I'm gonna try to stab him in the kidney.
I have
Yeah,
15
yeah.
hit points, and you guys keep missing.
yeah, but this time she has flanking bonus.
Wait, plus flank?
35, you
Yep.
said? That hits.
35 plus flank.
You got him.
Don't forget your debilitating injury.
I always forget those when I'm playing rogues, really I do.
You can do enfeebled 1 or entangled. Entangled will make it so that he, if he tries to do any action, he has to do a DC 5 flat check,
That's
or else he
my.
loses the action.
That's pretty nice.
Okay, so with the first attack, as he's too busy dodging up above him, he has his arms up again, and Bixie is able to just slide the dagger in through his armpit into his vitals, and as you pull it out, he collapses.
Yeah, I mean,
He's at
we gotta
dying
give
one.
it to the guy. He had a lot of problems. There was like a dragon snapping at him, and they flew a guy in and was like stepping at him.
My plan was to wall of force the door after I ran through. I was going to bounce through as a bunny, turn around, get out of it, wall of force, and then go. But that extra turn was all it took for somebody to get in and change the plan. Anywho, he's at dying 1. Initiative's not off because meanwhile Chewie's in mortal danger. But
Oh, that's a good idea. I can chew him.
Ha!
The devil's still there, too.
yes, the devil is still there.
Do I have
Bixie
enough?
has 3 more actions. He's not dead. He's at dying 1.
Do we want to question him, or do we just want to murder his ass?
God forbid he gets up. He makes the flat check, gets up, dim doors through. Hope.
I say murder him, but that's on me.
Okay, understood. So I have a -6 to my armor class right now.
That's still only a 22.
22 misses. You officially missed a person who's on the ground bleeding out.
Yeah,
Feels bad.
I feel like I've heard you talking about that in one of the things.
Yeah, because it don't make no sense. He's down. Stab him. He's not resisting. Maybe he is. Maybe
He's dying on the
spazzing a little.
ground.
He blipped out of the way a little bit. He's literally unconscious.
I feel like they should at least
Which-
use a level bonus.
Which debilitating injury did you add to him? You still get to add it, regardless of if he's down or not.
Entangled makes him hampered 10, and that's the only thing that
Any-
matters in the moment.
Any action he tries to do, he has to do a DC 5 flat check, or else loses the action completely.
Not any action, only like 3 or 4, because that's another thing I've been ranting about.
Manipulate, action, activity, free action, or reaction.
None of those have anything to do with ceasing the bleeding out. is
Yep.
the thing.
No, I'm not saying that will stop that. I'm saying it'll stop him from getting up or trying to dimension door.
2 more actions.
Can I get through his square?
Yeah, he's on the ground. You could fly over him. Well, you're not flying. You could walk over him.
Yeah. I will move my body a little so you can squeeze through.
Well, Bixie's a gnome, I'm pretty sure. Bixie could just...
I lift like one leg and let you walk through.
And you said they're like big portals, right?
Again,
Yeah.
like Star Wars Episode 1 at the end. 3 shimmering walls of pink energy.
Star Wars, please?
What? What'd you say to me? Oh my god. Oh, you need help. I'm coming to Washington. I know what we're doing at some point in my time. When I go to PaizoCon, I'm making a stopover in Tacoma. We're going to educate you. But
it sounds like a plan. I'll buy Chinese food.
I love Chinese food. Hell yeah. Had Chinese
I was
food
just
for dinner.
more of a Lord of the Rings person. So they're big portals, though, right?
Why can't we have both? It's more of like there's a force field in the way.
Oh,
I do agree. I'm more of a fantasy than a sci-fi guy too. But I have watched all the...
To see if there's a way to get rid of the force field?
You can make a check, yeah. Okay. What is the check and what is the result?
The 37.
On what kind of check?
On a perception check, if I see like triggers or maybe something strange to shut down the force field.
You do not. You just see 3 shimmering portals of force, basically. Like a wall of force that looks a little more like opaque, almost as if you could walk through it.
That was my last action.
Man, actually, I'm sitting here reading this and I realize there's a typo in it. The condition of the room depends on whether or not Nessarian and his butler got here before the PCs. If they did, the butler hangs dead on the spikes, and the Night Herald stands in the southeast corner of the room, cloaked by his disappearance spell, hoping to learn the secret of passing through the doors by observing the PC's attempts. I have moved Bixie's token to the southeast corner of the room. Do we see the problem? How do I get through the puzzle? I say, standing on the other side of the puzzle! Anyway, moving forward... It's Nessarian's turn. It's a DC, I'm at dying 1. I think it's like a DC 10 flat check. Okay, so I go to dying 2, and it passes to Vrizu, who...
Okay.
Alright, Chewie. I don't know what I can do, but 5, 10, 20, that's reverse gravity. 15...
One thing, maybe he just dimension doored or something through it? I mean, you can see to the other side, right?
Yeah, he can, but there's a... I guess, actually, hang on, one sec.
Maybe
it is a straight line.
Yeah, I mean, if it's see-through, you should be able to teleport through it, right? Because you have line of sight.
Yeah, and also there's... I guess I should say even farther. Well, I guess he could be in... No, that makes no sense either, because technically you guys can see out to there. Because you have line of sight through the thing, and he could have dim doored over there. But like he doesn't need to learn the secret of how to get over the water. Whatever, it'd be fine. I'm now a bard, and I've run over here for 1 action, and for my 2nd action I will cast True Strike, and for my 3rd action I'm going to Allegro myself and Vrizu and not the devil. And for my 4th action I'm going to try to strike him with my rapier! I'll take the 16. It's much better than the 2. Thank you, advantage. I add 21, and I have a 37, which hits for... 46 plus nothing? That feels wrong. But alright. No, yeah, this is a... Well, he's not a rogue. So it just does... I stab at he! Or my damage didn't go through. You coward. There we go. For 11 points of damage, Vrizu comes back singing his head off. You feel like you're going faster, Chewie. 11 damage at the... I'm over here.
Also, don't bleed out.
Also, don't bleed. Yeah, you literally dropped a dying at the top of your turn.
Oh.
You literally use your hero point at the top of your turn.
To get back up?
To get back up, and that's it for him.
Does that end the bleeding?
No, it wouldn't. He needs... there's... The thing about a contract devil is it's much harder to remove that bleeding. And speaking of you, it passes to me, actually. And I'm gonna I'm gonna sit here and attack, I guess. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I have a mind link with Nissarian, and Nissarian is down, and I can feel that. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna.
One more reason to eat him.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm sad Captain Work didn't have stats. I'd play a Tengu Pirate. Yeah, let's do this. Nope, can't do that. We don't get to have fun. But I do have a constant mind link with Nissarian. So that means I can... what's my move speed? Am I that slow? Where is my... Speed 25 feet. Yeah, he's going to stride a bunch. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20... to around the corner at Nissarian using all 3 actions. Pretty confident that Vrizu's been handled. More concerned about the safety of Nissarian, and it passes now. I skipped Vrizu. I always skip you, Chewy. I'm
Okay,
sorry, Chewy.
The reason I thought I didn't get it there since I used the hero point.
Fair enough. Go ahead and act now. You get full attack before he moves. You've used
Okay.
your hero point. You have 1 hit point.
Or you can
I'll
try to
drink a potion.
not bleed.
Or you
Yeah.
could not bleed all over everyone. Yeah, that would be more polite, I guess.
Yeah, I'm going to drink a healing potion.
Okay, understood.
I think it's 2d6 if I remember correctly.
Okay. You get 8 hit points back.
Yes, and I'm going to drink another potion, apply,
Okay.
and I am. Whoa! Why am I enlarging my token?
I
how do I
need
stop
to
that?
fly!
How
Go!
do I stop that? I meant to
I can't-
move him.
Fly to the top! I'm sorry, it's too fun. Don't hold down control. It's control mouse wheel is what it just that was too much fun.
Okay.
Let me
So
I
it's fine?
think hang on one sec.
Okay.
It doesn't affect your turn. I want to see how bleed works now. I think it's different. Is it not immediately? It's probably under persistent bleed. No, it's in
Do I
the
have to do
core
an
book.
action to stop it?
It works a little different when it comes from the contract.
Okay.
Bleed. I'm gonna type bleed into the core rulebook's control F, and we're just gonna hope we get there eventually. Oh my, that was a bad mistake. It's probably in conditions. I'm assuming it's in. Oh, here we go. It's you need to make a medicine check to stop
Okay.
bleeding.
I would like to do that while I'm flying. I
Okay.
think that'd be my 4th action. Or would that be 3rd?
I think it's your 4th.
Okay. We go to skills.
Yeah, I will keep trying that. Otherwise, you will just drop down again.
Yeah, that is accurate.
And keeping my fingers crossed for you.
Everyone
Come on,
ricochet.
natural 20 that. Casual natural 20. Those are always the best.
They are. Okay, a 27 is enough, I think. It's a little harder as you begin to administer the wound. It's almost as if the wound actively resists you.
Oh, blood
Actually,
saved my
hang
body.
on. Yeah, no, that passes. It's the healing magic is the one that has the really high DC, but you are no longer bleeding. Is that your turn?
Yeah, and
now
I'm
the
flying
contrast
now.
level goes over there to help his buddy, and now it passes to, I think, Robin. Yes.
All right. I will ask the. No. I was like, Demon, do you want to help me flank your master while I tear
Shakes
him
its head
apart?
no.
Make a contract with him. Sell your soul.
You literally can.
Jeez,
Would you
that's-
like to have a wish right now? You can do that. It's on my turn. I can produce an Inferno contract for you. It can produce a wide range of effects and abilities. Of course, you will immediately consign your soul to hell, but I mean, this is basically a one-shot.
God damn it, my alignment doesn't really. Well, I mean, I'm neutral, but still, I'm a druid. It's not
Yeah,
really things I do.
probably, yeah.
Well, maybe someone of the other characters. Maybe they can still do that or not if I manage to successfully eat this dying person.
Okay, is that attacking this Aryan?
Yeah, that's a 38.
All right, that
To hit.
critically hits. He goes to dying 3. No damage need be
Alright.
rolled.
All right, let's attack one more time to see if we can make him die. That's 27.
That misses. It's weird how you had him in your jaws, and he must have slipped a little as he spasmed or something, because you literally couldn't clinch it.
It's so ridiculous.
Right? Yeah.
An above 50% roll still misses a person that
It is
can't
on the
do
ground,
anything.
bleeding right after you hit him. Yeah, you're a little too concerned with the contract devil, I suppose. That don't make no sense. But in any case, you get one
wait
more.
a second. It's a second turn, right?
You could breath weapon him to death.
I breath weapon him to death.
And it's in a
Alrighty.
line so you can hit the contract.
Yes.
How does Grimlock feel about Grimlock's reflex save?
Grimlock feels great about his reflex save, but aren't they like right above him technically? I'll make it if I have to.
You should probably have to make it because there's still the
Sure.
line there. The
That's
Nissarian
fine.
dies. There's a Nissarian will automatically critically fail because he's unconscious and he is zapped into nothing. The
'Cause
contract
even if I
devil
fail.
rolls real good. Contract devil has a big number. I think that's a critical success over it. From Anthony, I mean.
Yeah, that's a critical success.
Yeah, if I just succeed, I'm critical automatically. So
I have a can't math 44. Yeah.
Yeah, that's also critical success. I
Both
mean,
take nothing.
but I just incinerated his contractor, so
If you would like to flavor
let's
that
see
kill.
about that. Well, I keep breathing electricity on him and make his corpse spasm till it starts burning.
Nissarian is
A really
super dead.
disgusting smell starts permeating the air.
He's kind of disgusting looking as it is as I look at him in the AP as he convulses and then convulses no more. And that was your third action because you had... Yeah, okay. So then it passes now to Bixie. It's going to go Bixie and then Dandelion and then the Contract Devil's turn.
So on the map, there are these two like totems or poles or whatever.
They're like, imagine there's like one wall of force thing here, pole, wall of force here, pole, and then wall of force to the wall, basically.
How big are they? Like how wide?
You could fit through them.
So I want to pass wall one of them.
Okay. As per the spell. Let's see here. Actually, don't know. Oh, I know what that spell does. I've never seen it cast, but that's a thing you can do. Isn't that the one that literally just makes a tunnel in the wall? Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see.
Nice.
The thing about that is you would need to target a 5 foot wide, 10 foot tall, 10 foot deep section of wooden plaster ore. So you want to target one of the totems, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. The portal is not affected, but the visible tunnel through the wall is indeed created.
Can other people use that too?
Everyone who's not a big dragon can go through it, yeah.
Well, I can tunnel myself.
You can tunnel yourself! Yeah, you can. Okay, yeah, the spell resolves. 2 actions have been spent.
And I'm gonna use my third just to stride through.
Alright, fair enough. Then it goes to Dandy, who is...
I got that.
God, what can Dandy do? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Then I will haste myself. And then I'm going to try to stab this devil, I guess. And miss.
He's still here.
He's still here. Yeah, the devil is still here. Actually, at this point, the devil is not. The thing that had the contract, devil's contract is gone, and the devil's badly enough wounded that it is going to teleport out.
Yeah, it was like, why are you still here?
Because it didn't go to his turn on initiative. At this point in time, you guys hear... Does anyone have comprehend languages still ticking on them? I remember it was...
I do. I had that. I drank that potion at the beginning of this whole
Then
thing.
as Wark goes running into Wark's chambers, you hear... Everyone else just hears like, ah! But you hear clearly the words, red flags. That stops the trap from activating on Wark as Wark goes sprinting past here and just like exasperated turns to face all of you. Just, what was that? Who are you? Meanwhile, Bixie keeps going through the actual dungeon instead of the. I'll participate. We're good.
Quick question. Shouldn't we see more by now? Now that we have a person who moved beyond those barriers and down the stairs?
Yeah, you're right. Oh, didn't want to do that.
Well, Wark.
There. The dungeon is over. The fight is done. There's no reason.
Wow. That was a lot.
There was a lot, yeah.
Hi, Wark. We're here to help protect you and the world.
What? What are you talking about?
I want to do the what is it? The thing that immediately gets a diplomacy roll on him.
Glad hand.
Glad hand, yeah.
Okay, make it so.
All right. Because I can do this with no negative effects, so might as well.
Absolutely.
Whoa! Jeez.
Okay, in the
You're
clutch.
very glad.
I want to say flavor that kill. That's basically what's happened.
So we're trying to save the world. We need this book, so we're gonna go and can you help us grab it? And then we'll save the world.
Please deactivate all traps for us.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
can you just walk us through it?
Yes, indeed. Let me disable my. What even did you guys have to go through? I forget. I got my Hall of Mirrors trap and my Kraken. They're literally the only fight was supposed to be like you catch Nissarian stuck in that trap, and then there's a Kraken at the end. But just scrambling to help you, realizing that things are a little more serious than perhaps Wark thought. Running through, jumping over these, comes back, and in his
Can
hands.
I move over there with the rest of them?
No,
Let's talk about
no, you
Nova.
can't. Yeah, you can come over.
that was a pretty good one.
And
Yeah.
The only hit I got the entire night.
The
Was the
good
one that
thing
added-
is, I mean, it feels kind of right because this was supposed to be like a skill check diplomatic thing, and now you ended it with a critical 20 in diplomacy.
Why, yes, you did. Alrighty, so this book is ginormous, and it's covered top to bottom with strange symbols in Aklo. There's a lot of valuable stuff you guys would see. There's definitely like if you really need to loot, you can get this much, but it means nothing, so stop it. And that is, he literally says, furthermore, since the players won't be playing these characters in the 7th and final chapter, unless you really want to, considering a lot of the original characters either dropped off because they couldn't make it or are at the bottom of a lake in the Stolen Lands, you could have learned. The exact nature of these treasures is largely irrelevant for the purpose of this adventure. Okay, so you guys, as you go looting around, there is indeed... and there actually was a, like, if Nissarian wins, you have to make an encounter, or they fight him, because literally we can't do anything without that book. But on Nissarian's body, there is a letter. Oh, there's too much scrolling. Where are you, Nissarian? There we are. The letter is addressed to... actually, if you could make a quick... Arcana or Society, whichever is better for you, if you all could throw one down real quick.
Okay, let me check. Arcana or Society, which is better for me? That or it's the same.
Fair. 25 or 25? 22.
That's just the 20.
Dirty 20.
Probably at +8.
Breezy, you got anything? Everyone has fumbled so far. I lied. Grimlock didn't fumble. Bixie fumbled. Robin fumbled. You didn't fumble. Okay, so the letter is... you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna scroll down and we'll do it the normal way. Okay, so... Nissarian. I remain, of course, in your debt for your arrangement of my resurrection, but I grow weary of waiting out the years in this benighted desert. The pendulum couldn't be safer in this demiplane, guarding it like some Kuras below me. You realize, no doubt, The time passes slowly in this realm, and I have no desire to die of old age in this place. Furthermore, the pendulum swings have taken on a strangely erratic quality of late, and I suggest you return to the Valley of the Pyramids soon, both to observe this new development, and I humbly beg you to release me from this prison. The letter is signed Aetepe. Terperax is how I'm going to say that. It's no one made the check. No one has any idea what that name means, but we will find out in a week, because that does in fact conclude red flags. So I'm going to ask you for, real quick, I'll have to ask Dan as well, between here and there. We talked about when the stars go dark gets over, doing one more, because I falsely assumed that Doomsday Dawn would run all the way to 20. Do you guys want to do a level 20 adventure in the playtest?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind trying it out. Yeah.
I really want to figure out how level 20 works.
All right, that's all I needed to hear. We will indeed. It's going to be kind of homebrew-ish, a kind of like there's a dungeon I've really wanted to use, and I'm going to try it, and it fits really well for farther back in the AP. But that's neither here nor there. Next week we'll be back for. We're a little late, but oh well. Part 7. When the stars go dark, when you guys will be rolling up to level 17. You're supposed to bring back your first characters, but most of them are dead, except for Ojitai, who I'm expecting to see again.
My first character is dead. He went swimming without his armor.
Yeah, he did. I think I know who Chewie's bringing.
Yes, Chewie.
Chewie's bringing himself. Nice. And we will see you guys then. Say bye, everyone.
Bye.
And